I've been driving for a while now. It's been a difficult night, to say the least. What am I doing? Driving. I glance at the dashboard. What seems to be the problem? Gas is running low. Where am I gonna go? Can't go back. I made sure to burn down that bridge. I pinched the bridge in my snout. Tonight feels like it's gone. It's gone on forever. I can feel the headache coming on. For now, let's just stop for gas. I can figure out what to do afterwards. Even as I stop for gas, my mind keeps playing the events that had me out here in the first place. The fuck, Ricky? What did Ricky do? Sorry. What were you thinking, you dumbass? What did we do? I didn't think you were a perv like that. What the fuck? Tyler ran his hands through his fur and took a deep breath. Well, explain, what did Ricky do? He started mumbling to himself as he began to pace around our shared living room. I had done something I shouldn't have. I thought there was something between us. Something mutual neither of us wanted to put into words. I thought he loved me. Eventually he popped into the couch, burying his muzzle in his hands. The room went quiet for a moment before he turned his attention back to me. I can't believe you just did that. Tyler, I can explain. How long? How long have you had these? So he made a move, I guess? His tone was neutral, though it was hard to say. He kept his eyes on the floor. He couldn't even look at me. About a year now. Her and I have been living together since the junior year of college. Just after graduation, he landed his job as an analyst for some fitness company. It paid well in a nearby city and offered that we move out there together to make things easier until the benefits started to take effect. We eventually afford our own places. Truth was, I didn't want to leave his side, even if the city had little to no job opportunities for me. Do you know I've been trying to focus on my career? I thought that's what we were trying to do out here. We are. I am? Then why haven't you found anything yet? You've just been slaving away at the corner market instead of doing something with your degree. I'm trying. There's no one hiring for an engineer right now. Then why did you want to move here in the first place? Tyler froze as something clicked in his brain before he groaned even louder. Wait, please don't tell me you moved out here because you wanted to be in a relationship with me. I feel something crack in me. Exactly what I did. I couldn't bear the idea of us drifting apart, especially after how close we had gotten during college. I couldn't force myself to say it. I thought there was a spark between us. And I couldn't look at him. He sighed as he shifted in the seat. What spark? He finally brought his head up and locked eyes on mine. I couldn't read his expression. It just seemed hollow. Are you gonna make me say it? He's gonna make you say it. Fine. I thought there was a spark between us. What? The spark of you wanting to... You said it. I mean, and then you say maybe. Oh, wow. I stumbled into the chair across the room from him. Yeah, that came out crazy. That was actually fucking wild. I don't know what you did, but you fucked up. What's his name? Ricky? I thought there was a spark of love. Another crack. Yeah. Oh my god. You said it. Believe me? Saying it out loud made it real. I wanted it to feel like a weight had been lifted, like I was finally going to be free. Hoping that you loved me back. There was a long silence between us. I just laid myself bare to my best friend, my roommate. I had given him my heart, and the agony of not knowing his answer was killing me. It was like my heart had been placed in a vice grip. His vice grip. I could hardly breathe. I'm no queer, Rick. I never thought you were. That you were. I could feel the pressure of getting tighter around me, cracking me. He got up from his seat. I don't think I can do this. Yeah. I don't think I can keep living with someone who loves me when I don't feel the same. And then I shattered. He's saying what he's saying, like... Yeah. My voice started to waver. I could see him walk up to me. I'm saying that we shouldn't be living together. Shouldn't keep living together. And now you don't understand? He sighed. I'm saying you should move out. I felt cold, like a cold wind had blown through me. You know as well as I that you can't afford to live here alone, and I'm not going anywhere. He turned his back to me. You should go somewhere that wants you. Use that degree of yours to build a successful career instead of obsessing over me. Somewhere that wants you. I couldn't believe my ears. I'm not obsessing over you. Then what is it then? You're throwing away your chance at a successful life to follow after me? Tell me that's not obsession. It's not. Then what is it? I just didn't want to be so far from you. We become such good friends over the years. I didn't want to throw that away with you starting a career without me. You don't think that's obsession? You're throwing your life away just to stay near me. I'm not throwing my life away. I've been trying to start a career here too. Can't you see that? Now when you spend all your time acting like some domestic housewife. I'm just doing the chores. But you didn't stop there. You've been cooking everything, cleaning everything, even went as far as ironing out my shirts when they're done in the dryer. Clearly I never made the connection until now. That is crazy. I've had enough. I'm giving you 2 weeks to make arrangements and move out. That's crazy. I want you out at the end of the month. You're kicking me out? I can feel the broken pieces of my heart sinking. I don't like the idea of living with someone who's obsessed with me. It's creepy. God, you begging is gonna make it hard. You just gotta rip it off like a band-aid and leave. You should have thought about that before you... Oh, that's what... yeah, that's not the move. And there's gotta be enough time. You gotta find someone, like a friend or something. It's plenty of time. You can pretend that's never happened. I'll never bring it up again, I swear. It's not how that works. Too late for that. That is crazy. Why are you grabbing them? What's grabbing them gonna do? Like, you begging and groveling, it makes it worse. At least give me more time. I don't know where to go. Just give me another 2 weeks. I'll be good. And I can give you your space. Just please a little bit more time than that. That is crazy. You need to chill the fuck out, man. Go for a job or spend the night in a motel or something. Yeah, that didn't go well. Can't deal with any more of this shit tonight, Rick. We can talk about this later, once you've calmed down. I still don't feel any calmer. Entire light just blew up in my face. Thought he would have loved me back. Now I have to refocus on the road ahead of me. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, what are we gonna do, Ricky? Maybe I shouldn't go back at all. You're a friend that could crash with, right? Looking at her reflection in the rearview mirror. I live like a hot mess. My eyes are so all puffed from crying and my fur is all out of place. Maybe not. Anyone wants you anyway. In the mirror, I see a shadowy, darker version of me. Now we're talking to ourselves. We're losing it. They smirk. You look like you need some company. You know you fucked up, didn't you? I know. He probably hates you now. You know that, right? I nod. Did you see the look on his face? He was disgusted by you. I don't know. I bet he's already told all your mutual friends. They all must be shocked. My hand gripped the steering wheel. They probably all just disgusted as him. After all, if any of them cared, wouldn't they have already messaged you by now? My eyes dart to my phone on the seat beside me. No messages. Maybe we shouldn't even worry about finding a place to stay. You can't possibly go back to Tyler's place after tonight. Besides, you don't even have the money to stay the night anywhere. Heck, you barely had enough for gas. Their voice whispers in my ear. Wouldn't it be easier if we weren't around at all? Okay. It's getting a lot darker now. I weren't around. Isn't it all? If you weren't around anymore, there'd be no one left for them to hate, right? Right? Let's face it. You didn't really like it around here anyway. You really did just come here to be with him. I just wanted him to love me. And how did that turn out? Not well. So, could just go away. No one would ever have to see me again. Exactly. No one will want me. I bet they never did in the first place. And no one ever will. I drive to the foothills on the edge of town. Reservoir is a good place to get lost in. It'll be perfect. My grip tightens on the steering wheel. My chest is burning. I can't really be considering what I'm thinking, what I think I'm considering. Can I? Yes, you are. It'll be easy. Simple even. Whimpers, I continue up the winding road. This is what you deserve. The words linger. Be best left forgotten. Everyone will be so much happier knowing that you're gone. They never have to think again or think about you again. I bet they wouldn't even blink when they hear the news. My chest hurts. Fuck, they're right. No one would care if I was gone. They'd probably already forgotten about me. I slam my fist into the wheel. The car horns blare out a long, blaring noise to the darkness. The empty drone echoes off the rocky walls around me. Why am I like this? Why do I keep fucking this up? I could have just kept it to myself. I never kissed him. If I just stay in the closet, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be alone. I wouldn't be feeling this pain. Be real. We would figure it out eventually. It was only a matter of time until this happened. It wouldn't change how you feel about him. It wouldn't change how he feels about you. I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. An image flashes in my mind. What the hell? Yeah, you made it. Yeah, that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe at all. I pulled up to a sandy parking lot near the water's edge. It had been unsettlingly warm February this year. This 60s all week long, warm enough to keep the reservoir from completely freezing over. I got off the car and stepped out into the chilly night air. Fuck, it's cold. Now it gets cold. That's life. Sometimes it gets cold. I grimaced as I wandered toward the edge of the water. It's quiet, no breeze, no animals, no people. I could see my doppelganger in the water's calm reflection. Everything is so still here, like everything is frozen in time. Sure seems like it. The perfect kind of night to end it all, don't you think? I look around, there's no one to say goodbye to. Any visitors are long gone in this dark, forgotten place. There's no one to see me off as I venture toward my final rest. Come on in. The water's great. Take a few deep breaths that gather the courage to do what needs to be done. I wade into the murky water, destroying its mirror-like surface. The water is absolutely freezing, immediately soaking through my clothes and chilling me to the bone. They snicker at me before beckoning me closer. Some cold forces me to stop briefly. My heart starts to pound in my chest as adrenaline rushes through my veins. My breathing starts to stutter, like I can barely breathe. Just a bit farther. My body starts to shiver violently as the water creeps up my chest. Don't do this, Ricky. Come on, Ricky. No, I'm doing different. Come on, Ricky. I don't want Ricky to do this. That's what we deserve, remember? Can't really go through with this. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna embrace the code. Just like I said, if y'all want to try this out and embrace the code for whatever reason, I guess just to see what will happen, go right ahead. Ricky doesn't deserve this. Let's not do this. Let's come out of the water and lean against a nearby rock. What are you doing? My heart continues to pound in my chest as I struggle to gulp down air. My body is trembling. Sorry, I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. I couldn't go through with it. They shrug. Not to worry, we can still work with this. He's developed a nice case of hypothermia. We can die that way. My body is shaking like mad against the rock. My hands and feet have already gone numb. It's getting harder to move my body. So cold. What I wouldn't give is to be sitting by a warm fire with a cup of cocoa in my hands. Stay still and let the nature take its course. It'll be all over soon enough. With every passing second, my body feels heavier, and the rock I'm leaning against soon becomes the only thing keeping me upright, and my legs start to buckle. I can feel the cold settling into my bones. My limbs always this heavy. Having trouble keeping my thoughts clear, and I can barely keep my eyes open to stay awake. Well, I guess it doesn't matter either way. I glance at my car. It's just a few places away. If I could get to it, would I be able to get warm enough to survive? I feel my heart rate slowing. Am I gonna die? That's the goal. Might as well move. I can't even take a step. It's getting harder to think. Just stay put. I can't get to the car. I can't pull myself from this rock. What else can I possibly do? I don't know. Alright. I may not be able to move, but I can still do something. I cry out. Maybe, just maybe, there might be someone nearby who can help me. I feel the smoldering embers of my life catch fire. So let's stay alive a little longer. I scream at the top of my lungs. I scream until it hurts. My voice cuts out as my throat goes raw. What the fuck was I doing? Wasn't I supposed to die? What am I doing? What are we doing? I'm not ready to die yet. And we're fighting against our reflection. Trying to live. We're trying to live. You have nowhere to go. No one wants you. You're alone. My vision is fading fast. A corner of my eye, I can see the faint glimmer of a flashlight heading my way. They can't help you. It's too late. We're gonna die. Let's ignore the reflection. I start gasping for breath. The rock isn't enough to keep me standing anymore. I take a deep breath and cry out once more. The cry stops short as I collapse to the ground. My body starts to fail. Instead of falling unconscious and returning to the land of non-existence, I find myself in a different kind of void. It's dark. Can't see anything. Maybe we're dead. I fall into the darkness, feeling around for anything to grab a hold of. Not yet, anyway. The voice echoes around me as if they were everywhere. I take a tentative step deeper into the void. As if forming from the... Aether? Maybe? A full-length mirror materializes in front of me. The reflection is them. There's a glimmer of light as I squint at them. Beside the mirror is a lone candle. The tiny flame whips around violently as if I cough in a terrible breeze, or a strong gust and it could flicker out. The reflection is barely illuminated by the candlelight. Hey, they wave at me. Welcome. What is this place? They roll their eyes. Does it really matter? It does to me. Am I dead? I told you before, you weren't dead yet. If it helps, you could think of this place as a place kind of purgatory. If you live, you wake up. If you die, you go somewhere else. So what's with the mirror and that candle? Mirror is just a formality. You only ever see me in reflections after all. The surface of the mirror ripples before they step through the glass as if it were nothing. Once they're through, the mirror dissolves into nothing, returning to the void. For the candle, well, without it, you would die. So it's kind of like my soul. They shrug. More or less, but what's really interesting is what we could do is that we could do whatever we want to here. They snap their fingers. You could be back on the road. Or even your apartment. Sorry, former apartment. I could even look like your roommate. The body ripples and before I know it, you're replaced by Tyler. We could play out the fantasy of how you wish tonight had gone. Oh, Ricky, do you know how long I've been waiting for you to do that? I've always known you had feelings for me. Tyler bats his eyes playfully. I love it when you were constantly doing my chores for me. I don't find it creepy at all. In fact, I find it endearing. The way he talks doesn't sound right. It's not what Tyler would have said. Yeah, that's weird. Why? You didn't stop when he asked you to, so why should I? Tyler wraps his arms around my waist. You know what? Let's do it all over living room. I wanted you for so long, Ricky. What the hell? That doesn't sound healthy. Yeah, let's stop that. Let's stop all of that. Really? Because I'm having a blast. Yeah, nah. Wasn't that what you wanted to happen? The tone is harsh, accusatory. No, that's not what I wanted to happen. That's what you really wanted to happen. You wanted things to turn out like some low-budget sitcom. You wanted him to return your affection, and as a reward, the two of you would get it on all over the apartment. Feel my cheeks burning. That's what I dreamed it would be like. There's two of us and our happy ending. My happy ending. That's not how things went. No, it's not. You ruined a relationship with your best friend and managed to push them out of your life completely. I did. It's the worst bad ending. And I nearly killed myself over it. Maybe if I give them the time and space he needs to process, maybe he'll forgive me. Maybe we could at least be friends again. I don't want to lose one of the best things in my life. So, what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, so what are you gonna do about it? They stand by the candle. Remember how this thing is like your soul? And so fragile, just one puff and you can sleep forever. Regardless, we're kind of stuck here until you do something about it. You gently tap on the wax of the candle. You're determined to still kick the bucket? Go ahead and snuff out the light. Or you could just stoke the flames. Keep going a bit longer. Wait it out and see if Tyler will eventually accept you or not. It will be so easy. I could snuff out the light and die, or I could stoke the flame and keep going. What's it gonna be? I'm not sure how I feel about this. Well, obviously I'm gonna stoke the flame. On the one hand, I don't want to die alone. But technically I'm not alone. I'm here with them. Criteria met. Right? No. Does a dark reflection of myself really count? It doesn't. There is that random stranger I saw shortly before I passed out. If I'm not dead yet, then surely it's because they managed to save me and get me warm. Maybe I should keep going, just to make sure that all of their hard work doesn't go to waste. But when will I ever have a good opportunity like this to just walk away from it all? It has to mean something, right? I don't know. Come so far already. Resisted the call of death twice. How hard can a third be? But it would be so easy. Stoke the flame, stoke the flame. No. Someone out there, someone who cares enough to fight for my life. I had to keep living. Surely there have to be people out there who will care about me. Keep me alone with myself forever. Someday I'll find someone who loves me, and it's not Tyler. The candle's small flame starts to burn brighter. Someday I'll learn to love myself. They frowned. He thought that way about Tyler, and look how that turned out. Sure, that didn't go well, but I can still learn from that. I can still turn things around in my life. I can build the happy life I dreamed of. And that life doesn't exist. But it can exist. I know it's going to be hard. I know that there is a chance I still fail. That I might find myself here again, but the small flame grows more. I can finally feel its warmth on my fur. If I can find strength in the joy I find along the way, then I can use that to keep me going. I hear a muffled sound coming from beyond the void. I learn to love myself even if no one else will. And maybe someday I'll find someone who loves me. The warmth of the light turns hot as it glows even ever brighter. So bright that it's blinding. Okay. Well, the reflection will still be here. Alright. Looks like they did save us, so while they are saving us, I will save. And we'll go to that main menu. Cause yeah. So this is my eternal flame. I'm sure it's probably already been updated by now, or I could be wrong, but this is going to be part 1. I will be doing a part 2, so don't worry about that if you do not want to wait on that, because I do have other games I have to play. Of course, you can always play this game for yourself. That will all be in the description below. Check out the about section. It's the same usual neighbor and pie. Preferences are usual as well. But I like this game so far. As you saw, unfortunately there is some mature themes in this game, so be careful about that. But still, hopefully y'all enjoy the game so far. If not, it's unfortunate, it is what it is. But with that being said, I will end it here. So hopefully y'all had a good day, good yesterday and better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.